It's just different.
Long time since we've had a smoke session, so here the fuck you go.
Y'all know y'all like smoking with us. We're actually gonna do some live smoke sessions in 2025.
I can't wait.
In the upcoming year, we're really trying to scout for venues because we are vibe people. As a Libra sun and as a Libra rising, I am a vibe. Like,
I want to see stuff.
Yeah,
it got to look good in there. It can't look like a trap house.
That's what I'm saying. I want to have like a planetarium night.
Now you scaring those.
You know, I want a planetarium night. Put some pillows on the ground. Yes. And we have like the what you call it going.
I feel like that needs to be a part of the mushroom experience.
Oh, 100. Well, that they have to buy that.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, they have to buy that part. We have to really. Let me make a list of things that we forgot about because our ADHD made us think of something else. The rebranding that ADHD people do constantly is insane.
Not only with my fucking life, but everything that I want to fucking do in life. It's just like okay, time to turn into a new fucking person.
We've known each other longer than knowing each other, so we know about like old projects that we probably have talked about like in friendship, but it became a thing before we were a thing.
Yes.
So what is something, and I'll do something for you, do something for me. What is something that you saw each other do like throughout our time of following each other on Instagram where we don't do it anymore, and you're like, fuck, I would love to see her do that again?
You were doing a lot of shit.
You were doing a lot of shit.
What was I? I don't even be thinking I'm doing anything.
You were doing a lot of shit. I'm writing a list of things.
I honestly feel like what you're doing now is like amazing within itself. And it's also what you've already been doing. But again, like we're saying, we're rebranding it. Like you haven't stopped doing other than like solo podding or whatever. But like you really haven't stopped doing anything that you're still not doing, but just in a different way. Like you're doing great for real.
Thank you. I'm a walking rebrand.
It's so good every time.
Walking rebrand. And to know that I did it myself just puts me in full faith of what I will do for other people. Because I've done all this by myself. And I have some really joyous things that I am praying work out in my favor because I just think that it would be great to have these experiences. But I also know that it could also bring in more money where I'm just like, God, this would be great. Yes.
Actually, no. But there is one thing. Okay, so you told me that you used to have events.
Yes.
Like
I used to do them a lot.
Yeah. But we're getting back to that. That's what I'm saying. I'm like, there's nothing that you've done in the past that you're not doing now. It's just, it looks different. It's a different name.
Speaking of that, the brunch for next year, Easy Like Sunday.
Okay. Just go there.
They do private events.
Ooh. Okay.
That venue in general would just be really pretty. Now, granted, ticket cost has to go up. However, that experience with some cute sponsors, and I'm talking like really cute sponsors. If I start now,
get La Roche.
That's what I'm saying. If I get right now,
yes,
you know,
I'm fucking with it.
You specifically, when you were making merch, and you would put the people's like thing in bay on the side, it was the cutest thing. And I
still have to give you the one that I said asked if Janiyah would want.
Yes.
Because I still got that.
But you had I would literally see people wearing them like on social media, and I'm like, where the fuck are these people getting them from? And
I was just sending them out.
When I found your page, I was like, no, this bitch did not say that this shit is going on hold. I was really upset, like,
because you was
I was getting ready. I swear to God, I was getting ready to order her. I said, no, this bitch didn't. No,
I can put that back up. It wouldn't even be hard.
It was such a really cute concept of creativity because it gave everybody like this. Like, I look at bae as such a cute word. Like, bae is such to me, again, it's a vibe. When somebody is bae, because for me, anybody could be bae.
Yeah.
So, like, it's just, I feel like it locks in their authenticity when you put the bae behind it. So, like, soul bae, like, that's like your, you know, like, you just know she's soulful. You know, she in it. Pod bae, you know, she loves podcasting. Paint bae, you know, they love to paint. Like, it was just, like, that, when I saw people wearing them, I'm just like, that that makes so much sense because I knew the people.
Yeah.
So I'm like, no, that makes sense.
Like, that's what they do. And you would have been like a walking brand.
That's what I'm saying. So it was such a cute thing because it was like a community of people without them people even being a community of people, because like those people could have come into contact.
I even had like the signs after a while. Yes. And the motherfucking research I did for this shit, because I was just like, zodiacs have colors. I'm gonna make the different ones colors too. And it was, yeah, I still have the folder.
It was such a cute thing.
I would, yeah. Once I feel like once we hone in on the project that we're doing together, I feel, but in between doing all that, I feel like I could be like, all right.
I think this is the honing in, and I have to tell myself that this is all a part of the whole reason. Like I have to remind myself that what we're doing makes sense. Yes. Because it does seem a whole lot when you think about it. But it makes sense though. It makes perfect sense.
It's a solution to a problem.
It is a huge solution to a problem. I want to make sure that like the announcement for this is not
no little simple shit. Like, it deserves a lot. It's our baby.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be a Scorpio, Sag. It's gonna take us places.
Yep,
I like it.
So even even in the launch of this, I want to have like a VIP thing. Oh, shit. I would love for it to be a Capricorn.
That's very business minded. So okay, cool.
So after the 21st. Yeah.
The event is on the 28th.
So look at that. Yeah. That worked itself out. So that's my thing. Like, I want to make sure that like the list of people that are at this thing, I don't really want to open it up to the public just yet. I want this to be a very intimate thing where
I would
the people
like to
who
see the people that I know need that help
and 100% supported this thought. That's what I want. So
They've been here.
I want to invite a couple potential people, like people we kind of, we peeping. And I would love for the rest of that to just be VIP invitations and it to still be the thing, because this requires so much discernment. It requires so much selection because of the type of people we're trying to help.
Yeah.
Because
it's not for everybody.
This becomes perpetration so fast. It's so quick to find a motherfucker with no motion, all mouth. It's so easy. So we really have to.
But I honestly feel like we are intuitive enough to like peep that and real quick and be like,
But that's why I'm thankful. You see how we keep pushing this? That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Because there are things that we thought we were ready for.
We are literally honing in on our skills, like peep shit. We come to each other. We have good communication skills. We know how to nip shit in the bud.
Yes.
Keep it moving.
I have an idea. Can we mute this part right here?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
We'll mute this part. I don't shut my computer off enough.
Yeah, you have to.
I need to get a desktop.
Every 3 days, for real. You still got to shut that off too.
Yeah, but I need this. My baby is really...
I need one too.
My laptop is going fucking strong. Do you hear me? And I'm just like, I'm so proud of you, because God knows right now, mama do not have $1,400 to kick off for a new one. Okay?
Because that's the nice ones.
And I don't want no, I'm sorry, I would love to be an Apple integrated individual, but Microsoft is just so much better to me.
Have my way with it
when it comes to desktop. I don't like
my bad, y'all. We didn't formally introduce ourselves. I am Natasha.
I'm Big Mama. I'm really gonna really start.
She's getting a hoodie.
Yes, I need a hoodie that say Big Mama, because y'all don't understand. I'm honing all this, right? This is a lot, all of it. But I swear to God, it's so good. Being married changed my fucking life. It's got me thinking like, I got a new life. I can do whatever the fuck I want now. Like, I feel like my foundation is set. You know how sometimes you gotta really make sure your foundation is set. Now I feel like my foundation is set.
That's a part of the rebrand.
Yeah, like I got my son, I got my husband, my family straight. Now I could really get to these goals, Yeah. So that's why I feel like there's nothing else. Right now I don't feel like there's nothing else on my plate. I just feel overwhelmed by being so unorganized. So I'm trying to reorganize my life, and I'm not doing a really good job at it right now. I will be honest. Okay. And it's just because I'm just trying to tackle task after task instead of sitting down and actually doing what I need to do in order to organize. I a couple months ago was really on my P's and Q's about things, and I felt like I was a well-oiled machine. I was sitting down every Sunday and I was putting things into my calendar, and I had alarms going off for everything, reminders for everything. And eventually I just got so fucking burnt out by the action itself, where I was just like, no, girl, you gotta have some kind of like free flow in your day, and you gotta have some flow. And it was like, and I just felt myself flowing further and further from my fucking routine. And now I'm unorganized again.
So you need to do it bi-weekly instead of every week, or you need to like just space out how, like, you need to take breaks in between or something like that. Because I feel that, because I used to do something like, I don't remember exactly what the fuck I was doing, but I ain't doing the shit no more apparently, because I was like, what the fuck, like, you do get burnt out really quick just trying to be on that routine. Like, routine fucks me up. Like, I need routine, but it also, like, I don't need to this is getting tiring, bro.
Yeah, I don't need to be as strict with my routine. Going to the gym, mentor, like my mentor group, you know, like having mentees and things of that nature. Sometimes some of that is on the fly, right? That specifically that like mentor group stuff, because these are other people's lives. Yeah. So your time anything and their time, and anything can happen. There's a lot of changes happening, all good things for the most part, but nonetheless, it still requires a lot. Yeah. And there was a part of me for a while that was like, I'm not prepared for this. I'm really not. And I'm very thankful for my mentor, because I low-key expressed it to her without really saying those words. Like, Nisha, I don't think I'm ready for this. It was just through kind of like my hesitation, or like just little things. Misha's a very good, she can read people really well. That's why I think she does so well as a mentor. And she was just like, you know, she gave me responsibility that made sense for me. And she didn't try to overwhelm me. She didn't try to put anything else on me, but she also does not allow me to do the bare minimum. She doesn't allow me to just be like, oh yeah, like, girl, you can make a couple presentations and, you know, talk once a month. That's fine. No. You need to learn how to do lesson plans. You need to learn how to, you know, keep things organized. You need to learn to do client onboarding, and not just for the sake of, because at one point I wanted to be a life coach. I don't want to do that shit no more. Not for myself personally. It's way more impactful with me doing it in that group of women, because I don't need to be so tethered to people's lives. That's Misha's calling. That's not my calling. I'm too empathetic of a person to be tethered to people like that. So these people problems, I was meeting them one, like the first day, and I was like, God, I got to go to prayer about them right now. Like, I need, their problems feel like my problems. That's not it. That's not what God was saying. So I'm like, all right, bro, like, like, peep it. And God was basically saying, like, you see how this shit was too fucking much, and you was just trying to do it for 14 days? Bitch, imagine this shit for the rest of your life. Ho, you don't want to do this. It was cute, right, when you thought this is what you wanted, because you know that you're a leader, but this not the way you gonna lead. So this venture that we're now going into makes way more sense. You still get
to do your calling, but
and it's still routine for me. But it's not, and on Tuesday you talk to this person, on Wednesday you talk to this person, on Saturday you talk to this person. I don't talk to that many people. I'm also learning that although I talk a lot, I only talk like in here. That's my purpose. When I leave out of here, I usually shut the fuck up unless I'm talking to my husband or my kid. I just, you feel me? Like,
it's a lot.
It's a lot. It's a lot to have this type of routine and this type of lifestyle. Nobody really talks about how when you busy, you also bored as fuck. Cause all the fuck you do is fucking work.
It's the same thing, yeah.
All the fuck, I swear to God, all the fuck I do is work. That's it. I'm always working on something.
And then I'm trying to figure out, like, what type of, like, you know.
I go to sleep and I'm thinking about new shit. Shit I gotta do tomorrow. New projects, new ideas. Shit I gotta text you about. Like, I swear to God, it never stops. It never fucking stops. And it creating content and all this other shit. So now I gotta have my phone out and just all this. Nobody talks about this part. Everybody want to talk about the part where you're making all the money, you're making all this shit. You be making $0 fucking at first, bro. You be making no fucking sense at all. You don't be doing well. You don't be doing well. Sometimes I don't be doing well. We be talking and I be like, I am over fucking whelmed. Yeah. But I have to push through it because I want the money. I want the community. I want to do the big shit. Like, but nigga, eyes tired, okay?
I feel like when you get to a certain extent, that's when you get other people to assist you, and
I got trust issues. I swear to God, all I trust is you. With this shit, everybody's be letting me the fuck down. I be like, yo,
What the fuck?
Think about it, for real.
No, yeah.
I've been let down.
You have.
Hoodwinked. Bamboozled.
Led astray.
My gassed are flabbered. Do you hear me?
I feel like, but that's more so because you were working with men. All the women that you work with to this point have.
I swear to God, I thought about that on the way over here. I said all the women I know got traction.
It just makes more sense.
Right now.
And they're the ones that want community as well. It's not like you're like pushing yourself on certain people. Like I see certain like people doing big shit, but I don't really see them around nobody else. I'm like, okay, they do that shit good on their own.
Yeah.
And then I see other people with like communities. I've been seeing more like where it's like 3 women, 2 women, like 4 women, like starting to build businesses together, and it's more successful. And I'm like, I mean, well, if it's a facade because it's on social media or not, this shit look good to me. Like, I want to do this with somebody. I want to be able to like be like, look at this shit that we done did, or like, yo, that idea that you had was real dope. Like, let's start working on that shit, and just being excited with somebody else. Like,
creativity
I like that
needs
shit.
the space to thrive, and when you don't have nobody to do it with, and you're only feeding off of your own creative energy, you get tired really fast.
Or you try to do it with somebody that's not listening to you, or not
or
like
they don't
really.
have as much. That's the story of my life.
Like they're just not listening, or they're trying to like they hear you, and then they try to make it seem like it's their idea.
I would murder.
Or
someone.
it's like just weird shit. Like
I would take your toes off your feet if you stole my entire idea, like my entire idea, and tried to rebrand it as your own thing. I would take the toes off your feet. Because why would you do that? No, you got to put your own spin on it just a little bit. You cannot take my shit word for word, like word for fucking word. I would take your toes.
That's why I just tell people, yeah, you should do it.
I will take your toes off your feet. Because
sometimes I do see people doing shit, and I be like, that's something that I thought about doing.
But
then
thought,
I be like,
a thought about doing it, and you saw me actually doing it and did it. That's 2 different things. I can't fuck you up because you stole my thought that I was thinking and didn't say out loud, or you feel me, didn't do nothing about it. I can't fuck you up for that. But I can fuck you up if you see me actively working on something and I'm talking to you about it, bitch. And then I turn around and now your bald head ass is doing it. I swear to God, take your toes off your feet. I swear to God. I swear to God. And it's so difficult right now in the creative space because people want to say that so much. Yeah. They biting. It's one thing to be inspired, and it's another thing to fully steal. Yeah. And I'm seeing people that are just inspired, and they like, oh, they biting, and I'm like, nah, nigga, they inspired.
Theirs look different.
And then when they pay homage to you, you call it dick eating. That's insane. That's insane. I am so okay with somebody having a similar thought to mine and acting upon that. I think that shit is really dope. Yeah. Just earlier today, I made a reel about when somebody be like, "Oh, go get your mama," and I'm like, "It's a video of my son dancing."
I saw that too.
Literally went to my friend Allison's page and she had made the same kind of post from the wedding, like with the girls walking, and it was like when they say, "Go get your mother," and it was the girls walking up the steps, and I was like, "See, this is what I'm talking about." But you can repost somebody because we had the same kind of thought. That's nobody. It happens. I got that inspiration from another video that I saw. This happens. But what doesn't have to happen is, oh, they dick eat or they blah, 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 blah. What are we doing? Why can't we just vibe? Like, get up here. In the club, we all fam. Like, why can't we all just be fam, you know?
Get up here. Because in the club, we all
fam. You feel me? Like, why can't we just all be family?
People want to be the first one to do stuff so
and that's
bad.
fine if you want to be the first, but don't be mad when there's a second and a third. Don't be mad when there's 100 people doing it. That's the point. I thought the point was to be impactful. When did we lose that? When did we lose the mission of creativity? The whole reason Andre 3000 made music to impact others.
I was about to say.
Tyler the Creator makes music to impact others. John Baptiste made fucking whatever fuck he made. You feel me? Do some shit for somebody else. Yeah. You feel me? Viola Davis, she out here acting and inspire another black bitch to be acting. Not bitch. You see what I'm saying? Yes. Auntie Viola, I meant no harm by that. I'm fried. I swear for God. But you see what I'm saying? Yeah. I don't get, how do we get there? I don't know. How did we fucking get there? Bro. It's because niggas just too hard nowadays. And it's mainly men. I don't really say too much of women now. Women, I ain't got no problem. When women be like, oh, where you get your boots from, girl? Oh, so girl, go get me a
pair. I love telling people where I get my shit from.
So like, because it be niggas nowadays. It's niggas like, yeah, yo, you feel me? That beat was hard. Yeah, bro, where you get your beats from? Shit, you just gonna have to get it out of the mud like I did. Motherfucker, where you get the beat from?
First of all, you need to get back in the fucking mud because your shit ain't even good. Just tell them where the fuck you be mad because that rapper is better than you. You not trying to because you know you ass. Come on,
like I just
share the wealth. It's okay. You
off.
could feature y'all really homeboys. He could feature you on the song, show you a little something.
The bar might be in
but
hell.
You want to fucking be shitty at everything.
The bar might be in hell specifically when it comes to men, because when I see a group of male friends get together, I'm like, oh my fucking God. Like it, look at this. Like when it just seems healthy, like I don't even give a fuck if it's 4 niggas sitting at the bar. You feel me? If I can kind of overhear your conversation and it seems positive, it make my coochie flutter just a little bit because I'm like, oh, it's some decent men out here still.
Yeah.
I can't stand when y'all do the shit y'all do. Sometimes when y'all just breathe, it make my ass itch because y'all can't get along. But it's so many of y'all. Like, I just wish men could just get with their homie and be like, bro, you fucked up, yo. You feel me? And then they be like, what the fuck is you talking to, nigga? I'll kill you. Like, whoa, bro, whoa.
I also get annoyed when they, like, can't get along, but then they always worry about how women can't get along. We do need to worry about that shit over here, because some of these bitches, I be like, why are you so angry all the time? But y'all need to worry about yourselves.
Right.
Like, we be trying to hold each other accountable sometimes. Y'all don't do shit.
And we got good role models right now. Like, the people at the forefront of, like, the women's community.
Yes.
Glorilla, Megan Thee Stallion, Sexy Red, Cardi B, Lotto, like they not bothering nobody. They out here getting their head, getting their bread. Like we got motives. You feel me? And I always tie back to the community when I think about how Black people are so led by music. Right now, the reason why it seems like a lot of women are winning is because, again, these are the people we have at the forefront. We got Kamala Harris running for president. That shows something right now. Women, we like fuck, like we could do whatever fuck we want to. We put our mind to. Y'all niggas don't got shit right now. Y'all got Donald J. Trump. Niggas ain't making no music. Lil Durk just got locked the fuck up on murder charge. Y'all don't got nobody right now. Y'all don't have nobody. Who's leading the charge? All y'all got is Moneybagg Yo and Lil Baby. That's it.
And the baby.
And oh no. You see what I'm saying? He don't know how to dance percoline, but make the ghetto bitches put their hands on their knees. He's not doing nothing right now.
The beast be hitting.
He don't, but he be hitting. Like, that's the problem. He be hitting people. He be murdering people. He be talking about the gay people.
But yeah, he ain't locked up.
But he's the poster. Y'all niggas don't have.
That's why they acting the way that they act.
Moneybagg Yo, you see how he out the way? Moneybagg Yo just out the way being a bad bitch, and I mean that in the most like gangster way possible. Even then, I feel like Santana is still speaking for the hoes, like, because they don't even accept Saucy.
No,
that's what I mean by community. Why don't
y'all gotta get a gay homeboy in the group?
You got to.
I don't understand. Like, they be clocking that T.
That's what I'm saying.
Do it, friend.
That's on what clock? Wait, clock that T.
They be clocking it.
They be clocking it. It's the fact that you, like, men have lost the plot. They lost the plot. Y'all supposed
to. They too worried about being in women's business.
But they supposed to protect and provide. You supposed to put the dick on the table, put the money on the table. Don't forget to get the money. And when you get the money, bring me the money. That's how it's supposed to work. That's how it's supposed to work. They lost the plot. This is what y'all supposed to do. I would never tell a man what to do, but I heard through the grapevine, little birdie told me, this is what the fuck y'all supposed to do. Y'all supposed to get y'all ass up. You're supposed to go get a job.
Get the bacon.
Even if you don't get a job, you have a way to make money, right? A career. Bacon. You're supposed to take the bacon and you're supposed to keep it, right? Spend a little bit of it, but keep a good amount of it. You're supposed to go get you some hoes. You're supposed to have your hoes for a while. Then you're supposed to find one hoe, and then you're supposed to leave all the other hoes. You're supposed to turn that hoe into a housewife. Then the housewife, maybe you have kids, maybe you don't have no kids. But there's some of that bacon you held on to. You buy a house. You see what I'm saying? Y'all lost the plot. Y'all motherfuckers live in high rises and you're getting pedicures and shit. You're missing the fucking plot. Nobody said don't take care of yourself. Go get
you
your
can't
pedicures.
Wait to do that with your wife.
Even if you go get pedicures.
Get your feet and your hands rough.
Get your feet. Let's say this. Let's say you work in construction. Nobody is saying that you can't go get a pedicure every Friday, every Saturday. Take care of yourself. Go get your mental health in order. Go do all that. But stay out of our business. That's what we're saying. Y'all missing the plot. Y'all don't got enough going on.
It's when they got the microphones and they started being like, we sure can fuss back with these bitches and show them that they wrong.
What did we tell y'all?
And it's just like, y'all look crazy.
Y'all took us telling y'all that y'all needed to take better care of yourselves a little too fucking far.
All we said was to
we
wash
told
your
y'all
ass.
to go to the doctor, wash your ass, and go
And
get
be
some mental
respectful.
help. They was already, but they hear me out.
They was starting
Back in the day, back in the day, them men opened them doors.
Oh yeah, for sure.
You see what I'm saying? Them men they was chivalrous. Now a motherfucker will be in the elevator and will press the door close button just so that the woman, just to be a petty motherfucker. Motherfucker won't hold the door open for a woman. Why the fuck she ain't hold the door open for me? I swear to God, if you ever fix your ashy ass knuckles to tell me why I ain't hold the fucking door for a man? A man? We are having 50-50 conversations in this economy? Absolutely the fuck not. Because as a man, why is you not paying all the bills? We did not make the rules. Y'all made the rules. Y'all lost the plot. And now talk about y'all want to rewrite it. No, no. Because when we tried to rewrite it, y'all told us shut our asses the fuck up. Y'all told us go over here and get some business. Now we got some motherfucking business, and now y'all the fuck over here.
If you want a traditional wife, you need to go ahead and
you
be
gotta
that
be a traditional man
husband and pay all these damn bills.
Wash his fucking wives. He raised his fucking kids.
Traditional wives were not working.
They weren't.
I don't understand. I want a woman that... Well, the bitch gotta work right now. She's single.
I don't work hard at all. My husband works way harder than me. He works way harder. I know he does. He works harder physically is what I mean. Women, I believe, have an emotional taxing in relationships because they're the nurturer. I'm not saying that men don't go through things, but even in a relationship, usually it's the woman's responsibility to take on the emotions of the man, right? A man takes on a woman's fears.
Yeah.
And it's his job to be the provider of her fears. But it's her job to be the nurturer of his failures. When he doesn't
Protect
feel...
her from her fears. You said provider of her fears. I'm like, ooh,
sometimes
they
too.
Niggas a little scary.
Sometimes they be punching holes. But what I'm saying is, y'all had a thing. Yeah. Like, there was a thing. And it wasn't perfect. It did need some adjustment. Yeah. But it wasn't this shit here. And we can't act like that shit, the shit that's happening now is normal. When I think about, like, even in this creative
gender
space,
roles.
Even bring a little bit of that shit back. You feel me? When I even look in, like, the podcasting world or in the creative world, y'all niggas have gotten weird. We're not gonna excuse that. Why are y'all sitting around talking about current events? Go back to the barbershop. Shut the fuck up. Shut up. Too much of what y'all talk about has gone public. This was supposed to stay behind the closed doors. And y'all are forgetting the part where y'all talk more than we do. Women are very sneaky.
I think that's the problem. They started talking way more.
We could be
Men
very
used to
sneaky,
be in the corner quiet.
But remember, when they got out that corner, nobody knew what they had talked about. Yeah. When men come out the barbershop, you don't know what the fuck went on in the barbershop.
It's getting too public.
But now they put the mics in the barbershop. Take this, what you do with the mic. You see how very demure that I got it the fuck out my way. Because that's not my lane. Y'all, I swear for God, I just personally feel like men need to go back to shutting the fuck up. And I'm not telling y'all that y'all shouldn't talk, right? Because somebody gonna take this and run with it. Tell that big bitch, shut up.
Y'all need to talk to y'all homeboys.
But your homeboys have to have some common sense too. Because I'm seeing the young niggas, their friends got sense now. Yeah. Like, they only robbing the niggas they need to rob. You see what I'm saying? When they not robbing niggas, they in the house playing 2K.
Watching anime.
You feel me? Talking about just day-to-day shit. Man, I gotta get this motherfucking money. You feel me? I got a baby on the way. And now the homeboys is working behind the scenes like, listen, Lil Ron got a baby on the way.
I need to go hit a lick.
You feel me? Next Sunday, you feel me? Let's go to the fucking Walmart. Let's hit a lick at the Walmart. Make sure he got diapers, all that shit. Yeah. Then we gonna go down the crib, make sure they shit straight. You feel me? I'm gonna have my baby mother, she got the cleanest service. I'm gonna have her, come around there and make sure that shit straight. We gonna put the crib and shit together with my nigga. You feel me? That's how these young niggas is running now. It's y'all niggas, 35, 40, fuck them kids and blah, blah, blah.
Some of these are your kids. That's the fucking problem, bro.
Thank you.
Y'all missed the point. Y'all didn't raise y'all children.
Y'all missing the plot.
Y'all not raising
y'all
kids.
Missing the fucking plot. Y'all talking about Sexy Red. Sexy Red is a damn good mother. Okay?
She wouldn't even let you nut near her.
You don't even... Have you ever seen Sexy Red Kids? Because she's a damn good mom. That's what I'm saying.
Well, I wouldn't call Haley Bailey a bad mom.
No, but what I'm saying is, but when you see Haley Bailey, don't you see her baby?
Taking care of.
Sexy Red lives a certain type of lifestyle that she knows her child should not.
There we go. clock it.
You see what I'm saying? Carisha even lives a certain type of. You don't see them babies around like that. You don't. You see when she's being a mommy, she's taking them.
You don't see them in the business of adults.
And when they are in the business of adults, it's the correct business of adults. You see what I'm saying?
Not the P. Diddy shit.
There's nothing insidious going on. But the more that we talk about the older generation, the shit that's coming out about y'all is not okay.
It's a lot of men.
And it's because y'all talk too fucking much. I'm not saying what y'all was doing was right. But what I'm saying was you had a way larger playing field of the shit that y'all was doing. And I'm not talking about the shit that y'all deserve to go to jail for.
Timbaland, why the fuck would you talk about?
Whoa.
What
did he do? What did Timbaland do? I'm not, what Timbaland do?
When he saw his wife, he was like, wow, she really looks like Aaliyah. I gotta get with her. Exactly. Shit like that is weird. Y'all are weird. Keep that shit to yourself. That was a baby. We knew you loved Aaliyah. We knew you loved her like that, but you could have kept that shit to yourself. And then you wasn't even trying to court your wife. She said you brought her to the crib. She said y'all invited her to the hotel like 3 times. She was like, I'm not with that. Then you brought her to the crib. She was trying to get you to open the door and shit. You ain't even want to do that. So you was going to treat Aaliyah like that if she was alive, which is weird because you're an old ass man. You were supposed to be her mentor.
I'm embarrassed for the male.
They need to shut the hell up.
That's
like, why are you saying this shit?
The shit that y'all
Have
are
some
doing.
Decorum.
The shit that y'all are doing.
Y'all are not gentlemen no more.
Let me not say the shit that y'all are doing. The shit that y'all been doing that we just finding out about.
Because y'all got microphones.
It's insane. It's nasty. I'm not saying that y'all should have never gotten approached about this shit and exposed. That's not what I'm saying.
I'm glad y'all are exposing yourselves, but this is getting crazy.
I didn't know that this was what the fuck y'all was doing. That's really what I'm trying to say. Like, I can't put it no clearer. What the fuck is going on? That shit was on
Instagram.
And y'all can't.
I was like, what the hell?
Y'all can't excuse this shit. None of y'all. Not the presidential candidate. Not P. Diddy. Not Liam. Not nobody that's got nothing. What the fuck? As men, what y'all do? Y'all like, these bitches out here shaking ass and blah, blah, blah. When was the last time you heard about some crazy shit that a woman did outside of maybe killing her husband?
Minding my business, shaking ass.
Every fucking week for the past about 16 weeks, one of y'all has done something where we go, what the fuck just happened? Not no little what the fuck either. Big what the fuck. And every time you turn around, it's a male. It's a man. And then y'all go, but what about the you put the drugs in the pool, motherfucker. Nothing. I don't give a fuck if her wig is crooked. Nothing she did can equate to them gallons of baby oil you had in your house. Her having food stamps and a 9-to-5 does not equate to you saying the reason why you got with your wife is because she looked like a minor. Y'all missing the plot. Y'all missing the plot. That's all I'm trying to say. Nothing that y'all can say about women right now is going to excuse the inexcusable shit that y'all are doing as a species of people. I've said it once, and I'm going to go back to say I'm so glad that we had this conversation. I'm going to say it again. Some of y'all should be put to sleep. Some of y'all should, the same way they put that monkey down is the same way they should put some of y'all big back asses down. Because the shit.
Bring back Harambe. Take all y'all freaky deaky asses.
Free Harambe. Put y'all in the pit of hell. You married that woman because she looked like a minor. You had gallons of baby oil in your house. Y'all, the shit that the men's is doing. One of them want to get rid of the Department of Education. The shit that y'all are trying to. And then you try to turn around and say, but she trying to, oh, no. Y'all got like indictments and shit behind. This not, see, with us, y'all trying to condemn us, right? You're trying to get us canceled. Y'all have prison sentences behind this shit that y'all are doing. We are not the same. We are not the same. Men, y'all need to go back to making this a full circle thing, right? Mm-hmm. As a female entrepreneur, don't mind my business. Stay the fuck up. My business is sound. My business is integral. My business is authentic. My business is in partnership with another black woman. Therefore, we are double set. You
Get your shit together.
and your species is not really doing well right now. And I mean, I can't tell you one man right now where it ain't something where I'm just like,
Any minute we about to hear something.
so I would recommend that y'all stay the fuck out of women's business, mine and hers specifically, right?
Don't say shit. Don't say anything.
And before you
Comment.
part your dick tip to talk to me, I want you to go look back through your search history, your text message threads, and
Your DMs.
your dirty clothes before you go to call me anything. I know my back is big. Okay? This is not new to me. This is true to me. But
I know
so
I breathe
is your
heavy.
dookie stains and the skeletons in your closet. We are not the same. Okay? No matter what you do, you're still a predator. Let's not be weird. Okay? Don't worry about what the fuck I got going on. I don't have no indictments pressed against. Nobody's pressing charges against me. People are actively looking into your business. Okay? I'm just the messenger. That's all I'm saying.
You really not gonna have a voice.
I just want to know what Timbaland did and you told me and now I can't excuse it.
Yeah, that shit was weird.
That made me so uncomfortable. What?
It made me uncomfortable as well. Forgetting that she was a minor around that time too.
The amount of men that wanted to sleep with Aaliyah.
The fact that she was with Dame Dash and he's
optimal
as fuck.
creep to me. Him and Joe Budden are two people that are right up there with
because
R.
he's
Kelly.
still like they still like reminiscing about this shit and it's
They,
just like
when I tell you they are right up there with R. Kelly with me, like the level of uncomfortable that when people mention the Joe Budden podcast, it's not because I'm upset that they gave him a podcast. I don't like him as a person. He really scares me. There's something about
when
Joe
I
Budden's
watched
energy.
Love and Hip Hop, I was like, this man is not okay.
He really makes me uncomfortable.
He's not okay.
He really makes me uncomfortable.
He is not mentally sound.
And
there's
I mean,
violence all
that's
around
what it
that
is.
man, and I'm not even saying the whole like abusing his girlfriend thing.
Yeah.
I'm just saying like something about his getting spiritual aura, the vibes that come off of this man. It's just like the same way with R. Kelly. Growing up hearing his music, I never felt right. There was a spirit within inside me that's like, you should not be listening to this music. Something is wrong with this man. I would get an icky feeling all over. I've had somebody laugh at me about that. It was a grown ass man. I was just like, you think that shit funny?
And there's nothing funny about that. Some people got that predator spirit on them. Like it's a thing. And
children can sense it the most.
Women and children, the most. When a child tells you today, and this is not just specifically to men, to that comment. There are predators all over. When a child tell you they don't feel comfortable around a certain motherfucker,
listen to them.
It's no way in hell I'm gonna ever tell a child stay in a child's place when it comes to their comfortability. Mommy, I don't like that person. Well, baby, now we don't like
them at all. Understood.
And I'm not going to say, well, what about this person? No, baby, what about this person do you not like?
Right.
Because what do my baby see that I can't see through his young eyes? What the fuck don't he like about you? Because now that he done peeped the bitch, I done peeped it, and I should smack the shit out you. I don't understand how people can excuse that predatory energy. It's a thing. And if you ignore it, I swear for God, it's one of those things that come back to bite you in the ass in one of the craziest karmic ways. Do not excuse predatory behavior. Do not. The amount of men that wanted to sleep with that woman, she was 17. And they was trying to pass that girl around. And this sounds so crazy to say, and when I say this, I mean this in the most heartfelt way. I kind of feel like that's why her life ended so early. Because the amount of abuse that she probably would have endured is so unfair. It's so unfair. I don't think that's... Because like you said, why are you still talking about it to this fucking day? She comes up so much in conversation. For what? For what? That girl can't even rest in peace. Leave her alone. Just leave her the fuck alone. And leave DMX alone too. I don't like that shit either. Y'all dogged him the fuck out as a man. As a man, y'all dogged him the fuck out. There were times when that man was completely sober and y'all pushed drugs and alcohol in his face. And I'm not saying that he was a saint, but he has admitted to not being a saint. And it's the fact that you would see somebody who's trying to do better in their life and still try to push them to a life of confusion and a life of shit that you knew wasn't feasible for them, all for the sake of $1 or all for the sake of a like or all for the sake of a post or for some numbers or for some clout. Like, the celebrity game in general, that's why I tell people I don't ever want to be a celebrity, because you lose yourself in that shit. There's not one celebrity out here who has not lost. And I don't idolize any celebrity, but y'all know that I have a love for certain people, their art, their music. Even if I've met them in person, certain celebrities, you know, they sign autographs, whatever, those little moments you kind of encapsulate, right? Because you find this person fantastic. You find something magical about him. So when you find out shit about him where you're just like, oh my God, like this person, like what the fuck? It does something to you. But it's the fact that you can clearly see that a part of them has died for the sake of $1. I don't ever want to be that popular. I also don't want to be able to not go to the fucking supermarket. People talk shit about Queen Naja and Clarence, and I use them as an example so often. Because I don't think De'Ara has this problem. I don't, like YouTubers specifically. I've never heard too many of them have this problem. People talk so much shit about Queen Naja and Clarence and their relationship and things like that. And they're just trying to be normal fucking people. And the amount of digging that they try to do in these people's lives, like they are celebrities. They never asked to be that big. They never did. So what are you doing? Why are you digging in the, metaphorical dirty laundry to somebody who's just trying to be a genuine fucking person versus people out here who really dogging bitches out and you excusing the shit that they do at any level? This is insane. The whole like E. Kane and Chris thing on TikTok. Y'all make these people bigger than what the fuck they have to be. And then when they have human fucking experiences, you fucking crucify them for it. But you excuse the monster in the situation. People beating on women, knocking their kids upside the head, damn near basically kidnapping a fucking kid. They be killing their kids, and y'all will be. He was fucked up in the head, and he needed help. He needed somebody. She needed somebody. She needed somebody, and y'all told her she was a liar. Y'all told her she needed to stay with that man for the sake of a family. Y'all told her she needed to pray about it. Y'all told her to work on it. Y'all told her it would get better. Y'all told her to go to a shelter. Y'all had all the fucking resources that you ever could need to offer her, but y'all didn't want to put the time, the effort, and the energy forward to make sure that that girl was safe. Y'all have lost the fucking plot. People have lost sight of community. People have lost sight of what it meant to be a celebrity. Celebrities used to be out here on their philanthropic shit. Used to be building schools. Used to be doing every fucking thing. And there were celebrities who weren't fucking kids. There were celebrities who weren't touching on people. And y'all crucified them for the smallest of fucking things. Or because they decided that they weren't going to eat the fucking blood of the lamb. Or they weren't going to do whatever the fuck they needed to do in order to be popular. Now all of a sudden it's a problem. You don't know what these people endure behind closed doors. Because they don't want to lose the sake of sanity that they have for themselves, that lifestyle. Not everybody wants to sell themselves for a lifestyle. Them whole I could cry on a yacht and blah, blah, blah. How about I just not have to cry at all?
Right.
How about I not have to struggle at all?
Be peaceful.
Why? You trying to push all these bitches in my face, trying to push all these hoes in my face, trying to push cocaine in my face, trying to push all for what? You go do it.
You don't even like that shit. You don't even like how it makes you feel.
But it broke you, so now you're trying to break me. That's not fair.
Insane.
And every celebrity is just a person, but this is what happens when you give certain people power. This is what happens when y'all put people on a pedestal. I say this all the time. In any project that I ever do, whoever I work with, do not put me on a pedestal. Natasha will tell you when we first started podding, specifically in Baltimore, I can't talk about my shit nowhere else. Specifically in the city of Baltimore. Me as a solo podcaster, it was a thing. I will walk into spaces and places in this independent podcast game. Oh my God, you them chakras. Oh my God, you them this, you this, you this, that. When Natasha and I first became friends, niggas was, oh, you know her, blah, 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 whatever. That made me so uncomfortable. It made me, don't do that shit to me. Because people treat you different.
Yeah.
People treat you so different. And sometimes is it to your benefit for the moment?
Yeah.
Because then niggas want whatever they want.
I was about to say.
In return. And if that's not the type of time you on, niggas will get upset. Niggas will try to throw dirt on your name. Niggas will try to harm you. Just because they put you on a pedestal and you did not turn out to be the person that they wanted you to be. Don't do that to people. Y'all do people dirty in every lane. Again, getting back to it, y'all niggas have lost the plot because it seems to be a thing that happens with a lot of men.
Yeah.
I'm not saying women don't do it. I'm not saying that I simply just focus on it. Y'all know me. I be down a true crime rabbit hole. I know that there's just as many fucked up women out here as there are men. But I'm going to tell you, men, y'all lead the charge in a lot of this shit. Natasha and I was talking the other day. Y'all niggas want to be leaders so bad and can't lead us to shit.
Literal shit.
You can't you can't lead us. You couldn't lead us through a fucking proper shopping trip at the supermarket. You don't know what the fuck this house need. Nothing. You can't lead me to an oil change. Half these niggas don't even know how to change a tire.
I was just about to say that. You couldn't lead me to know what the fuck is wrong with my car.
But you want to be the head of a household. You want to be the leader of my life. You can't
lead me to the gas station and pump my gas.
But you fucking kids. Like, this is what I'm trying to figure. Like, what's...
Priorities is fucked up.
And don't tell me it's because you need mental help. And because clearly you're aware of that.
You should have got that before you did it.
Or...
Because it's a thought first. It is literally a thought first. It is a thought that you do not have to act on.
And I'll give it to you. Geez, fuck up. I'm not saying that pedophilia is fuck. You way fucked up if you get that far. But what I'm saying is you do something. Maybe you hit a couple licks when you was young. Robbed a couple stores or whatever. You change your life around. But you change your life around.
Yeah.
Versus still being that jaded motherfucking individual. Y'all don't have to be as hard off as y'all are. But the minute that a woman try to tell you that shit, the minute that they try to instill that shit in y'all, the minute we try to tell y'all about it, now it's shut my big ass up, mind my motherfucking business, mama this, mama that. Ain't nobody trying to come at y'all character. If anything, y'all a soft one. Y'all talk to us crazy and we eat that shit. Y'all be beating the fuck out of us and we eat that shit. How many domestic violence survivors do you? Shout out to y'all. Shout out to y'all. Because there's a woman who's probably listening to this right now who was getting her ass beat at a time and came up out that shit. How many little boys were bruised and battered little boys by the hands of their father who overcame and became great men? So I'm not talking to all people. You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But it's the fact that some niggas get so fucking hell-bent on trying to tell somebody, you don't know me, you don't know my life, you don't know what the fuck I've been through. I don't. But that does not justify you being a bitch-ass nigga. That does not justify that. That does not justify you not being an upstanding man in a relationship. That does not justify you stealing from people. That does not justify you stealing ideas in this creative space. Because people fucked you over as a creative. Because people didn't do you favors. Now you won't do a favor for somebody else. Boy, you just as fucking jaded as the next motherfucker. But something has to give. And unfortunately, sometimes you have to be the bigger person. That's how your blessings come. But you walk around trying to make sure you got the biggest dick in here. Like, don't nobody give a fuck about that, my nigga.
Ain't nobody even trying to fuck you. Literally.
Literally and metaphorically. Nobody wants to fuck with you and nobody wants to fuck you. So you walk around this bitch loud with this mic for nothing. Cut your mic. Cut your fucking mic off. And go be a man. The fuck? Don't argue with me about that shit either. I swear to God, nigga, come to me in the comments. I'm be like, because as a man, why are you going back and forth with me in the comments?
Learn your place.
Fuck. And then you talk about, because women say this and women say, yes. Women do say it. Your mother told your father the same fucking thing and he left. Shut the fuck up. Leave me alone. Fuck. You don't know me. I get high and go crazy. Why do I have 7 text messages? This was another smoke session.
Y'all heard what the fuck she said. Goodbye.
Who tried to take $15 out of my bank account?